When people borrow from your light and don't say thank you. Pretty much when people steal from you. I was going to wait to do this video because I was going to wait till I said the right words, etc. But I'm just going to go off the hill with it. When people borrow from your light and don't say thank you. When I was in the 3rd grade, I had a friend. He was one of my best friends. And we could both draw. He could draw his ass off. But I can draw my ass off too. You know what I'm saying? So, I had a picture. I think we both drew a picture of Michael Jordan. That's the fucked up thing about it. I think he drew a picture of Michael Jordan and I drew a picture of Michael Jordan. And my picture of Michael Jordan came up missing. I could not find my picture. And I'm looking for it. Next thing I know, everybody's running around the school talking about this picture of Michael Jordan that my friend supposedly had drawn. And I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? And they were saying, man, this picture is really dope, man. Everybody was talking about this picture of Michael Jordan. So I asked them who had the picture, and they said, of course, my friend had it. Now I'm thinking that this was his picture. You know what I'm saying? So I asked him, when I ran into him, I finally came across him. And I asked him, I said, bro, I'm trying not to say his name. I said, man, let me see that picture of Michael Jordan that you drew. He goes to get the picture, and I look at it, and bam, it's my picture. But he had taken my picture and he erased my name, and he put his name on the top of it and was going around showing everybody and telling everybody it was his picture. And as I'm looking at it with him, I'm saying, bro, this is my picture. You know, why did you take my picture? And I'm explaining to him, I said, you can tell it's my picture because you can see where you erased my name and put your name. You can still see my name. And he just looked at me and he kind of dropped his head and, gave me the picture and walked off, And mind you, this was like one of my best partners, you know what I'm saying? And I think ever since that day, me and him, we still cool. We was cool all the way in high school and stuff. But it seemed like we never really was like this again. You know what I'm saying? Even though I used to try to still be cool with him. And I said that story to say, man, that type of shit has never stopped happening to me. Because I'm a giver. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with me, I treat you like a brother. I open up my world to you. And I just, it seemed like a lot of people are not really creative. They're not really creative. They don't really have any substance. A lot of people are copycats. And don't get it twisted. I'm hella inspired by people. I know what it's like to be inspired. And you're inspired by somebody, so you kind of, like I said, you're inspired, so you're influenced in a way. But I like to do my own thing, even if you inspire me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna steal your shit. Now, one thing that be happening to me is people will try to copy, duplicate, or steal from me, and then turn around and hate on me. Turn around and try to bury me. Turn around. The motherfuckers wish. I'm trying not to cuss in this video because I see y'all like the videos where I don't cuss as much. And the ones where I cuss a lot, I don't really get no likes. But people will steal from you. And if they could, they would try to bury you. Or they want to put your light out. They want to steal your light. But they want to put your light out once they got what they want from you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm watching people, especially on social. People do this on social media. People do this in real life. It's like I don't know what it is. I do know what it is about me. You know what I'm saying? But all I ask is don't try to. It's like they don't want to acknowledge you. They don't want to say. They don't want to give you your props. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to let you know that you have a major influence over what they're doing. I watch people start businesses following me. I watch people really, and then this is the thing that hurts. People be so jealous of you that they'll triangulate you with people who have an inferior product or people who they know. It's kind of like they so jealous of you that it's like if you pull up in a Rolls Royce and everybody's jealous of you. So your partner might pull up in a box Chevy on some 24s or 26s or something. And they so jealous of you and your Rolls Royce that they want to give all the validation and attention to this box Chevy. Just to make you feel some type of way about being in your Rolls Royce. You know what I'm saying? People will triangulate you. And man, I've watched this happen to me and play out to me so many times, over and over and over. It's like I done got to the point now where I'm ready to call people out on it. I just call people out on it, you know, because sometimes I'll be feeling like, man, I could be a lot more successful in some of the things I do if I wasn't hated on so damn hard. You know, why do people feel like they? And I'm gonna tell you one thing: why they will hate on you. You know, that it's kind of like that Bible say. You know, a prophet is accepted anywhere except his own home. One mistake that I make is I make everybody that I'm around feel close to me. So I treat them like family. I don't act like I'm better than them or nothing like that. So it's almost like they be like, oh, he ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? He's nobody to praise or validate because I know him. I rock with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't make myself look, I don't try to put myself above people, which I really probably should. You know what I'm saying? Since I don't do that, I don't ask for dick riders. I don't try to. I be shining, but yet I'm sitting here with. That's why it's kind of like they lose respect for you. It's kind of like a millionaire living in the projects, not because he's trying to prove a point, but he's just really comfortable there. He's comfortable around those people, not knowing that those people can't help but hate on you. Because in all actuality, you really shouldn't even be fucking with these people no more because of their mentality. But you got so much love for these people, you probably gonna end up putting yourself in a situation where you get robbed or killed because you really should understand that you are better than these people. And these people, unless they have a lot of love for you, they're gonna bring you down. So when people get money and they move out of the hood or whatever, that's the reason why. You know what I'm saying? It's because people's jealousy and envy is real dangerous. But in the case of like the subject I'm talking about, people will. I don't like when, like I say, you being so humble, they feel like they can steal from you and get away with it. So what I do now is a lot of things that I create, a lot of things that I'm doing, I don't share it with people until I'm ready. I got a lot of ideas and projects and things that I'm working on right now that I'm not going to present, or I'm not going to really even hint to people that this is what I'm doing, because people do steal. They will try to steal and copy your shit and run with it. And the thing about it is, it'll kind of hurt your feelings because these motherfuckers actually do have a support base. They have a lot of fans. They have a bigger platform. It's kind of like I told this one YouTuber, I said because I sent him a copy of one of my YouTubes, and then this motherfucker gonna turn around the next day and do a YouTube with almost the same title talking about the same shit. So then I got in his inbox and I said, big YouTubers be stealing, they be stealing subjects and ideas from smaller YouTubers. Mind you, I had already inboxed him. He didn't read nothing, but when I sent him that, he wanted to reply. That let me know that I touched a nerve. You know what I'm saying? And so if people feel like you're not getting a lot of support, or a lot of people are not paying you no attention, but you dope, they will steal from you. It's kind of like I didn't agree with Eazy-E and Dr. Dre when Dr. Dre said that, or Suge Knight said that he stole the concept from Eazy-E of when people send their demos in to Death Row Records, they would take the song and redo it and make money off these people's talents and gifts, because really the people who were sending in the demos really didn't have the they didn't have the money or the fan base to actually market and promote the song or the music, so they would steal it. Nigga, I'll slap this. Fuck, I love Eazy-E, but fuck Eazy-E for that, fuck Dr. Dre for that, and fuck Suge Knight for that. I ain't stealing a motherfucking thing, because I feel like I don't steal nothing from nobody. You might inspire me, man, but whatever you do, that's yours. I would feel like shit stealing and just copying and taking somebody's shit. You know what I'm saying? I really would. I don't see how people are comfortable with themselves doing that. Do your own shit. If you're not creative, you just not creative. You need to be around somebody who is creative, or you need to find your lane. That might not be your lane. It's kind of like all these rappers now. All they do is steal from each other. That's why they all look alike. They all look like girls. They all dress like girls. They all sound the same. You know what I'm saying? But not all of them. It's a few people who still have their little their own thing going. But I can imagine, you know what I'm saying, when Dr. Dre or Eazy-E and Suge Knight was stealing people's music off their demos, I can imagine if they could get rid of those people who made them songs, they would. Because when people steal from you, they will kill you. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Elijah Muhammad. A lot of people in the conscious community stole from Elijah Muhammad. Or they grew from his knowledge, but they don't want to acknowledge him. They want to acknowledge, they'll acknowledge Farrakhan, they'll acknowledge Malcolm. But they try to act like they don't know shit about Elijah Muhammad, like he wasn't the first one to say a lot of the shit that y'all teaching today. Jealousy and envy is a motherfucker, man. And if I spot somebody like that, I call it now. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that, and it's so bad. Niggas have done me like that so much that I'm real sensitive to it. Like, I be having to check myself and be like, nah, bro, it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? But you know when somebody's stealing from you, because a lot of times you know the people. You know what they about. You know what I'm saying? You might broadcast something, you might put something out. 3 days later, this motherfucker got something and kind of just like what you doing. But yet, you will notice all of a sudden they start acting funny towards you. You know what I'm saying? That's because they guilty. You know, they guilty of stealing. And they don't want you to know just how much that you influence them, you inspire them, and how much they are actually taking from you without even saying thank you. They not going to share your shit. They not going to promote you. They're not going to do nothing. They just wish they wish they was the only one who knew you or knew about you, so they can continue to extract and take from you. They steal your energy, they steal your ideas, your creativity. They'll steal your whole character if they could. You know, people, you got people like that. I think these people are lame. I don't like it. So I guess what I'm saying is just be aware when people borrow from your light, but they don't want to acknowledge you. You should block them. You should cut them off. You should make it to where they can't see you or hear you, because they ungrateful. You know, I don't mind. I know I inspire certain dudes, certain people. Everybody who's ever been in my life walked away with my light. You know what I'm saying? And people can see it on them. You know what I'm saying? So I know the power that I have and the influence that I have on people. Let me see. I think I should end it right here. It's just that whoever I borrow from, I acknowledge that person. I let people know this is the person that influenced me. This is the person where I got it from. I have no problem doing that because I'm humble. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when dudes borrow from my light but don't want to acknowledge that, or they don't want to say thank you. Don't want to say, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. This led to that. Boop, boop, boop. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just show appreciation. If you show gratitude and appreciation, man, it'll make that person you stealing from probably give you even more. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to steal from this person and then turn around and hate on them. Because you got a weak character and you really not creative. A lot of people are not that creative. You know, I'm the first to do a lot of things around my way. But like I say, I know who inspires me. You know, I'm inspired by the best. So I'll acknowledge the best. You know. So if you know people are anytime you think or suspect somebody is stealing from you, cut their ass off. And you should block them in real life, social media, whatever, you know, so that they can't do that. All right.